There everybody, welcome back. Thanks so much to all my new subscribers and my present subscribers. I'm really glad to have you here. So I've got a card this morning I'm going to do, which I was going to just do white on white. I decided I'm going to add a wee bit colour to these nice little strawberries, strawberry dies. So this is Alexandra Renke. And I can't remember the name of it or the number. So I've got a base card which measures 5 by 5, just white smooth card. Then I've got another layer of 4 3/4 squared of white silken weave, and the die cuts are cut out of silken weave. And I've got picked raspberry because I want to do the strawberries in a very light coat of picked raspberry, just to give it a hint of colour. I've also got a little piece of vellum which I might add to the project. I'm not quite sure yet, but let's get started. So I want to colour these, but I really just want to colour them really lightly. So just putting a little bit on, and I'm just going to take this piece and just make sure I'm not having too much. So it's just a light, she says, a light smattering of this picked raspberry. I don't want too much on it, and that's probably even far too much already. But I just want a little bit on, like that. Let's see, where's my tweezers? Over here. These aren't my original tweezers. I don't know what's happened to them. So let's just see. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice and light. I don't want it to be too, too much. So not putting any more on. Just using what's on the brush to just pop a little bit more onto the strawberries, which are very nice, and you can see how lovely that's going to look on the white. So I've got these two smaller pieces that I'm not going to add any more to. Don't think. Let's just see. Might do just a little bit there, and then that's fine. That's all I want to do. Over there, and I'm just going to arrange these in a kind of, I'm saying that, I think in a kind of sort of wreath shape. So I also want to incorporate a little bit of vellum going across underneath. So I'm just going to rip the piece. I'm going to probably cut this, like, I'm going to make it much narrower because I don't want it that wide. So that's probably a bit too jaggedy there. Try and get rid of the peaky bits here. I don't want it like a mountain. So yeah, I think that's fine. So what I'm going to do next, before I put this on, is I'm going to pop this down with some glue. Glue's nearly running out, but I've got some new stuff, so that's good. So just a wee heads up, I'm going to be doing a collaboration with 5 other people, and it's going to be the 12 Days of Christmas in July. So that will be coming up soon. So I'll be doing 12 days of different themes, and it would be great if you could check out my video and or videos, and also check out the other folks' videos who I will, I shouldn't have done that, but that's fine. I should have wrapped that around this, but that's fine. Anyway, what was I saying? So there'll be 5 other people, so 6 including myself, and we are doing a collaboration 12 Days of Christmas in July. So yeah, if you see that, please give it a look. Never done 12 Days of Christmas in July before, so it's pretty good. I will be on holidays part of the time, but I'll have recorded and pre-scheduled the videos to come out. I've also got a swap going on with Kim Kelly, and I've also going to be doing another swap with Jenny Hammond as well. She is Jenny's Crafty Corner, I think, and Kim doesn't have a YouTube. She is on Instagram at Cherry Kim. So anyway, when I do the swaps and things, I'll pop that in, but just a wee heads up about the 12 Days of Christmas. So let's just see what I'm going to do next. So I thought I would put this piece over the middle under the strawberries, and I put the strawberries round kind of like that, it looks like a wreath. It's not perfect wreath in any way, and just have it sort of coming down something like that. So that's what it would look like. So I want to heat emboss onto this piece of vellum a little sentiment first before I do any of the popping together. So we'll just pop them off there because I don't want them getting covered in embossing powder. So I don't know, I've got that in there. I do have different embossing powder. Excuse me, I do have reds. But I don't know, I think red would be too much with that. So what I think I'm going to do is just go for, excuse me, I don't know if that would work. Let's just check. What's this? Silver. I'll do silver. Let's do silver embossing. See what it goes like. Put that away. I've got this out. I've actually got a smaller one because sometimes the smaller one's quite good if you're just doing something small, which I am. So I'm trying to think. I've got a few things here that I had from a stamp set I was using for the cards I did yesterday. So I'm just trying to see if that would be too big. That might be too big. So let's take that one off. Let's see what else I've got from that. So I've got For You, which would be quite nice. Or here's the set. It's a set from Concord and 9th, and I haven't used this before much anyway. What about Grateful For You? So For Grateful, and that's not, have I got You? Oh, You must be over here somewhere. Yes, I think that's it there. No, that's me. Grateful For You. Right, so let's just pop that onto there. Try and get it straight in a line. So yesterday I was doing this and I kept popping them on the wrong way for some reason. Silly me, I thought. Right, let's see. It's quite hard to sometimes get them in line. There is a Grateful For You one. The U is, no, it's not in there. We're done with it. Or what we could actually have might be nice. got it. Here's the together forever one. Oh, there's you. Actually, we'll just do grateful for you because it's there. Hopefully my head isn't in the way. Just trying to line them up as straight as I can. That's not very straight though, is it? Let's just look. Sometimes better to just look through there. Oh, that's falling off for some reason. Don't really want that to fall off. See if I can get that to stick. I think that's okay. Right, so popping. It's a bit squint, surely. That's better, I think, she says. Popping that small Versamark on, just there, and then I'm just going to go here in the middle. That should work. And then I'm going to pop this silver on. There we go. Let's pop this away. Pop those away. And let's see, there's my tweezers. Don't really need them at the minute though. Yeah, I think that's worked. So pop this into here. Like that. And this is called Metallic Silver Sparkle Embossing Glitter. Aye. So, just getting the heat tool. So I'm going to hold that. Hopefully, she says. I don't need those just now. Put them away. Just put your sound down if you don't want to hear this loudly. There we go. That's really nice, isn't it? There we go. So, as I said, I probably should have put that on before, but I'm just going to rip the edge. And just rip that edge as well, so it's going to come up to about there. Now, usually it's hard to put this on, but if I kind of put the glue behind some of these letters, you shouldn't be able to see the glue because I don't want the whole thing to be completely down, but probably have to have a few of the bits down. Right, so then I'm just going to make sure it's opening at the right side, and I'm just going to put that in there in the middle, like that. There we go. Now the next bit is obviously to pop these on. So there we go. So I want to just put glue onto this bit all the way round, just little drops, not too much, because I don't really want them squeezing through the strawberries very much. So if I pop that on like that, and I'm covering grateful, so I might just pull a bit further down a bit. I've got glue up there, but I can dab that away hopefully with this. Hopefully it won't leave a mark. I've got a glue rubber now anyway, so if there is any glue residue left, I should be able to just bring that away. Now let's get this piece at this side as well. So it's just really lovely and delicate. I just thought I like going from one extreme to the other, don't I? Doing mixed media or doing, yeah, I do. I like a bit of both, to be fair, but I do like the nice crispness that a sort of really clean and simple card makes as well. I just think it's lovely. Let's get a little block just to hold that down, like that. And then let's just get, because this is sticky. Yeah, I need to find my other ones. These are ones, I don't know where they came from, but they appeared, so I thought, oh well, just use them as well. Let's get to the damp bit of my cloth. There we go. Right, that should be okay. Right, let's just stick this on. Sort of thinking like that, just to kind of fill in that hole. There's a little bit that's not been completely poked out actually there. Doesn't matter, but probably much better if it's poked out. There we go. And then I'll just put this one at the top, just to fill in that piece. Like that. And it's just so lovely and delicate. I absolutely think it's gorgeous. Just lovely. Really nice. Now I'm going to just chop this bit off because I don't think we need this bit here at the end. That just, that's better. And we can just pull this, make sure it's all down. That's it. And that's my card. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know your thoughts as always. These will be on my social media pages. I'll try and remember to put the link in to my the bottom of the video. And I'll be back very soon. Thanks so much. Bye for now.